This is KUGAN CASSIUS Rifle London. We're at the O2 Arena here for the weigh-in for the professional debut of Anthony Joshua. With me I have Olympian Natasha Jonas. How are you? Alright?
I'm good, yeah.
You're looking well, Natasha.
Thank you.
Saw you a bit on ringside yesterday, so I'll try not to... Well, it's a bit hard not to ask the same questions as yesterday, but obviously you know Anthony very well, and he's... After a long time he's making this jump into the programme now. Why do you think it took him that long?
He was and ahhing about whether to stay or whether to go. He's finally made his decision, and you know he's going with it. So it took him a long time to decide whether he wanted to go again for another Olympics, because you're committing yourself to 4 years, or whether he wanted to go professional and go down that route. And it took him. That's how hard the decision was, but he eventually made it, and that's where he's going.
Do you think it was always in his plan at this stage to turn professional? Because like I said, I mean I spoke to him a couple of times, and he was genuinely unsure what he wanted to do, but he made that decision a few months ago, and he's going to be quite a force in this heavyweight ranking, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, once bar the Klitschko's, the heavyweight division's wide open in terms of world champions, but you know I think it's every young boxer's amateur dream to become a professional champion of some sort. So I don't think he ever had it in his plans as soon as he won the Olympics to turn over, but I think eventually that's something that he wanted to go into.
Do you think Anthony's style as in the amateur game is going to benefit him in the programme?
Well, forget styles. He's big, he's strong, he can punch, he can move. I mean, he's dedicated, he trains hard. What more do you want from your boxer? So.
But he's had very obviously limited amateur experience, because he didn't really start boxing until probably about 3 or 4 years ago. So how do you think that's going to fare in his career?
I don't think that'll affect him at all. He's very open to ideas and changing his style and working with new things. It might even benefit him, because a lot of the amateur stuff, like planting your feet, like keeping still, you have to undo anyway. So it could possibly benefit him.
And the pressure, obviously, being a heavyweight, winning gold, he'll just take that in his stride and take it as it comes.
He'll have his own pressures that he'll put on himself. But you know, he's been in these situations before. He's been in the Olympic final in front of 10,000 people in his hometown of London, performing at his best. So I don't think he'll let the pressure of the actual bout get to him and the occasion. And hopefully he'll just relax and just go in and do what he does best, which is win.
Luke Campbell obviously also fights on this bill, so a little bit more support there. Not that he would need it, but there is a little bit of support there. Luke Campbell's already had his professional debut back in Hull. So sure they'll be holding each other's hands. Yeah,
I mean, everyone on the GB squad is quite close and has been quite close for many years. So, you know, Luke will be giving him a bit of advice, giving him a bit of experience that he's had, telling him about it, and hopefully they'll both get through it.
What's happening with you, Natasha? Obviously, you've not really got a lot going on this year. It's more next year, is it?
Yeah, we've got the Commonwealth Games, obviously, the World Championships and the European Championships. But we've got one more tournament this year, which is the Combat Games on the 16th in Russia. And just being selected to go to that, so I'll be there. And then, yeah, it's all full steam ahead for next year, really.
Alright, well, Natasha, thank you very much for talking to your wife from London. Are they your real eyes, by the way?
They are, yeah.
Okay, sorry, somebody asked me to ask you that. I didn't want to know for myself. Someone just said to me, can you find out if they're Natasha's real eyes? They are. I'll poke you in the eye later and make sure they are. Alright, thanks for talking to us. We look forward to the weigh-in and then obviously fight night tomorrow night.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you a lot.